All right, so today we're gonna do another 10-minute workout today. I don't really want to call it an AMRAP because when I say as many reps as possible, people don't always take the time that I want them to. And in this particular workout, I want you to take as much time as you need to set yourself in a good deadlift position. So I'm just going to call it a 10-minute workout where we're going to try and keep moving for the whole time. Not necessarily as many reps as possible. It's going to involve kind of an inchworm movement, a push-up, and a deadlift. It's going to be fun. But first, we got to warm up. So grab your stick. And start out with my favorite shoulder warm-up with that nice wide snatch grip. Pull it up, rotate, and press, and then reverse that. As I'm sure you've noticed, I have a few warm-ups that I like a lot. Sometimes I mix it up, but usually I just need to get my body to move. Yeah, nice big range of motion. Go ahead and bring us all the way around. Good. You put the stick down. Get this control down. Give me a few squats. Go ahead and grab an ankle and then push your knee down. Kind of hug your knee a little bit. Pull it back. And then switch. Grab your ankle, push your knee down. Give your knee a hug. Pull it back. And you get kind of a wide stance. This might look a little funny, just like we did. Push your toes out about 45 degrees. You're going to get your elbows on the inside of your knees and just going to kind of push your knees apart. Using your body weight a little bit. Stand that up. Give me a few weightless good mornings. So you're going to keep your chest up. You're going to hinge at your hips. Get a good stretch back here in your hamstrings and then stand it back up. All the hinging should be happening at the hip, none in the back. And then just give me, we're going to be doing plenty of push-ups in the workout, but just give me like 5 push-ups, just kind of wake them up a little bit. Okay, so today's workout, is going to be, let me move the camera just a smidgen so you guys can see the floor a little bit. Like I said, it's going to be 10 minutes long, and we're just going to kind of flow through what I explained earlier. So I'm going to grab my kettlebell, and I'm going to bring this, make sure I'm in the picture, bring this between my feet. From here, I'm going to hinge at my hips and walk myself out like an instrument. So I'm going to hinge at the hips, walk out until I'm in a push-up position. From here, I'm going to do a push-up, and then I'm going to walk myself back. But when I get back here, I'm just going to grab the kettlebell. Here's the important part. I'm going to have to set my back into a good deadlift position. Deadlift. Bring it back down, and while I'm down here, just go right back down into that inchworm and push up. And I'm just going to keep cycling through. Okay. Now, camera's not quite where I want it to be. Sorry, camera skills. You wouldn't believe it, but I went to school for filmmaking.
I kind of did.
Okay. Still not working. Anyway, might help if I had a tripod. Anyway, what I want to talk about the most is, and the most important part of this whole workout, isn't so much the walking out, doing a push-up, and walking back. It's setting yourself, being able to find a good deadlift position on the fly. Okay, so after we, come up here, and we need to grab the kettlebell, we're not going to be in a good position. And if I just stand up like this is a horrible deadlift position. So before I pick up the weight, I need to be able to find a good position and then lift. So let's talk about what a good position for a deadlift is. Okay, if you check out this position here, my knees are lower than my hips, and my hips are lower than my shoulders. My shoulders are slightly in front of the weight, because the weight is actually going to be in my center of gravity, which is going to be right smack in the middle of my foot, and actually my lats are going to be right above the weight. Okay, all of that's going to be set, and then my back is going to be straight. Angelina, you want to give me a hand? Yeah. I'm gonna steal my lovely assistant here.
I have a dinner too.
Yep. So all I want you to do is grab the stick. Now the back is going to be just a piece of iron. So Angelina, you're going to put that on my back. And with this a little bit higher. So if you can see that in the video, the stick is going to be on my bum, it's going to be on my upper back, it's going to be on my head, and that's one nice line. Now, if I bend my back, suddenly those things aren't true, okay? So there's no bending of the back that we're going to allow here. But through this full range of motion, I'm going to sit my hips back, and all of that's still true, still touching my bum, my upper back, and my head. And I'm going to go down, and I'm going to grab, and I still have this good position. See that? Now I'm going to brace my core by taking a deep breath in my belly, and I'm going to extend my knees slightly. You can see I still have that good straight position. And then once the weight's around like knee level, I'm just going to squeeze my butt, and that's going to bring everything up. Okay? So my back never bends. All of the hinging is going to happen at the hips and a little bit at the knees. Okay? Do you see that position?
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Angela. So how do we find that? What's a good way to make sure that we find that position from a bad position? If we were just deadlifting, I would say set up here at the top, brace here, hips back, bend knees slightly, and boom, you're in that good position. We don't have that luxury today, okay? We're gonna be walking up back here. My back's probably gonna be bent, so here's what I'm gonna have you do. gonna have you make sure that your feet are flat and you're leaning slightly back. You're gonna grab the handle, and then the cue I'm gonna give you is you're gonna pull your belly button forward into the ground. So I'm going to think belly button, pulls back, belly button pulls forward, and that straightens out my back. Take that deep breath in, and stand it up. You got that? Okay, give that a try. Grab your kettlebell. I'm gonna see if I can see here. Your room's pretty dark on my end, but I'm gonna do my best to watch. Okay. Your hips don't have to go so low. It's not a squat. Okay.
Oh,
So you can be. What I tell people is your back has to be straight, just like I demonstrated a moment ago. It does not have to be straight up. Okay. A deadlift isn't like this. It's like this. If you look at my back, I'm pretty bent over right now. And by sitting my hips back, I'm going to really engage your hamstrings and your glutes there. Okay? Give that a try. And just think, sit your hips backwards. Don't think sit them down. Try it again. Much better. Feel the difference there?
yeah.
Yeah, using more of your hamstrings and your glutes. It's going to be really good. Okay, so again, the workout. We're going to have the weight between our feet so that the kettlebell is already in the position that we want it. It's the handle's right across the middle of your foot. And that's where our center of gravity should be. And so that's where we're going to land. So it's going to stay there the whole time. We're going to hinge at the hips, walk out, do a single push-up, walk back, find that good deadlift position, do a single deadlift, and just continue doing that repeatedly for 10 minutes. Crystal clear?
Yes.
Awesome. I'm again unprepared. Let me find my timer. 1-minute timer. There it is. All right. Are you ready? I'm gonna grab a little sip of water myself. Water. All right, 10 minutes. You don't have to move fast, just keep it moving. And go. Get the weight in the middle of my feet. Last minute. Thirty seconds. Two, one, and stop. That was a nice little recovery workout.
I like that one.
Yeah, feels good, right? It's like everything's worked, but you're not dying. I also really like it again just for practicing finding that deadlift position. Like when I teach the deadlift, I have a 5-step process, and how to do a deadlift that will get people moving well. But it's really good just to be able to kind of know what the position is and know what it feels like and how to find it, because like the 5-point setup works really well with the barbell, doesn't work so well with the couch. And someday you're going to have to move a couch. So being able to feel what a good position is and find it, no matter what position you're in, I think is a very useful skill. Oh, also, because it's just you and me, Paul, I didn't talk about scaling. If anyone is watching this video and wondering how to scale this, you can just take the push-up out. The push-up's the hard part for a lot of people. So you can totally go into a plank, walk back, and then deadlift something, even if it's a lightweight or no weight or whatever. That'd be how to scale this workout. All right. As far as mobility goes, what I'm going to have you do is the posterior chain got pretty tight there. So I'm going to have you, see if I'm in the shot, cross your legs. And from here, I'm going to have you take a deep breath in. And when you exhale, you're just going to kind of walk your hands forward. And just let gravity kind of take you here. Then as you exhale again, you can try and go out another inch. And then you're going to keep breathing and just kind of walk yourself to the left. Ooh, yeah. And keep breathing. If you hold your breath, you get really tight and restrained. Just keep your breath going nice and easy. And nice and easy, you're going to walk this to the other side. Oh, yeah, that's tight. Walk it back to center. And then take a little breath and exhale. Try and go a little lower. And nice and easy, walk your hands back toward you. Oh. And then from here, you're going to put one leg out. For me, it's my left. And then the other leg is going to cross over. And then the other leg of the other hand of the top leg. So right hand, Ken, my brain's not working. Right leg is over. So left hand goes across. And as you exhale, just try and very lightly reach and look behind you. Don't force anything. Nice and easy, bring it back. Switch sides. And nice and easy, bring it back. That's all I got for you. Nice little recovery one. I can't for the life of me remember what tomorrow's workout is, but someone knows.
Is it in the park tomorrow?
I think so. I think Lauren's having it in the park. I don't remember what the actual workout is, although I can actually tell you quite easily. Oh, it's a Tabata workout. Tabatas are always fun. Although if she does it in the park, maybe she'll do something else. I don't know. Anyway, have a wonderful evening, Paul. Eat something good.
You too.
I know I am. See you next time.
See you next time.